What's this?
Results.
Results are in.
5%. 5% in.
Oh.
Hageman 53, Liz Cheney 44.
Wait. What source do you have right now? AP?
First results. Shoot, I'm seeing this Central Valley Politics, and I believe it's from New York Times.
New York Times. Oh, there we go. Wyoming at large. Hageman 54% to Liz Cheney 45 with 4% estimated reporting. Let's get
9
it.
points. Here we go. Here we go, baby.
Why is her name in that?
Done.
title?
So done.
Why does it say Hageman braces for Wyoming? Why are they like
Wait, what do you mean?
making
Where?
a hero out of Liz? Well, why
Right,
is Liz
yeah,
Cheney's
yeah.
name? Why doesn't it say
So
Hageman braces
they're calling
for
it
Wyoming?
the-
Because
Why don't
Liz
they
Cheney's
say-
the incumbent.
Why don't they
She's
say
in office right now.
No, but I get what he's saying. He's
Yeah,
saying, why
it's
doesn't it say
propaganda.
Wyoming voters choose their representative?
Yeah, right.
Well, because they got to run an angle. And so the angle is that Liz Cheney is their great avatar, and she's being destroyed by this upstart grassroots MAGA Republican.
This is shocking. Grable with 59%. It's the Democrat. I have no idea.
No idea who that is.
Yeah. So I'd be interesting to see if they have details. Okay, so only little bits in so far.
I saw the tweet.
3,486 so far for Hageman. Liz Cheney with 2,906. I almost can't believe it, to be honest.
And the
Keep
good
in mind,
news
it's
is
Wyoming. There's not going to be a lot of votes.
the good news
Right.
is that's Cheney's best district.
Is it?
I'm just kidding. I don't know.
Probably.
no, it's an at large.
Right. Yeah, at large.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. It's the whole state.
Yeah.
There's one district.
Yeah.
It's
No,
just,
district, but I'm talking about the precincts that are reporting.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Right.
Anthony
Well,
Bouchard.
no, we do have-
there we go.
do have by county.
It's Casper.
So that's Casper. And I imagine Cheyenne would probably be her best.
Yep. Cheyenne is it's already looking good if outside of Cheyenne. Cheney's-
Huge early lead for Hageman. Huge.
It's like 1,000. It's not even 1,000. It's 500.
It's
580.
it's almost a 10-point lead.
So the votes just
Yeah.
closed. When do you think
They're
that they'll be-
tabulating. It's coming in now.
What do you
so-
think? Like 3 days until the total count?
Well, no. Well, yeah. So now we have because
He's
it's
not wrong,
It's
but
not
it's kinda
election
wrong.
day anymore. It's now
Yeah.
it's election week, and then it's election
we
month,
need some
and then
space and
it's
some time to calculate the votes.
Feelings, yeah.
We're going to wait for the mail-in ballots to get in
yes.
and count them next
and
week.
then 3 a.m. rolls around.
So, but technically, it should be done by 3 a.m., right? Isn't that the way these votes?
Well, I
they
still
come
love-
in?
Technically,
8 p.m. and they're
yeah,
done.
sooner than that.
France has it done in like 5 hours.
Yeah.
Not even the whole country.
Yep,
And
66 million votes, something like that.
I still love the what is it, the LA County with the signatures. Have you seen this? That they
Gascon.
200,000,
that Gascon
yeah.
they struck 200,000 signatures from his petition, which just coincidentally happened to be put him right under the threshold for a recall.
Well, so here's
That
the thing.
really bothers
Something
me.
like
Yeah.
80 or 90,000 were not registered voters, and that should be very easy to actually verify.
Right.
So they a bunch were like not registered voters or duplicates. They argued the bulk, I think, were duplicates and unregistered voters.
That's like 2/7. I mean, that's like 20. What percent?
Let's
That's
fact
like
check it.
38% of the freaking votes came in were nullified. If you extrapolate that out,
signatures, though. So this is the different thing. You get a petition, you walk around, you go, hey, we're gonna sign a petition. They say, sure. They sign it. They fill out their information. I think 200,000 is a lot.
it's a lot of relative votes. There were only 760,000 tallied, and 200 of them were not accepted. I mean, if you
So we
call
can
the
verify
United
this.
States government, if there's a big election, you get 150 million votes.
These aren't votes. These aren't votes. Okay, there's a difference between someone going to a polling place, being handed a vote with their name on it, filling it out, and then handing it to a precinct, captain or whatever that puts it in the box and certifies it, and someone on the street walking up and saying, sign this. So I can understand that signatures would get disqualified, but I'm saying we can check this one easily.
Decision Desk is calling it.
No, what?
How?
Yeah. It says right here.
How? Why? And
Decision.
I'm
Wow.
right here.
So why so early?
Okay,
Go to Decision Desk because they're
I would
looking-
love to call it right now.
That'd be so fun.
Decision Desk is calling it.
Ladies
right there.
and gentlemen, Decision Desk HQ projects Harriet Hageman is the winner of the Republican nomination for Wyoming's at-large U.S. House Congressional District. She has defeated Rep. Liz Cheney. Decision made 9:27 p.m.
So what's the
Thug Life Jack with the extremism symbol.
what's the value of decision? So is Decision Desk like notoriously accurate or something?
This is like typically the most accurate, the official source. Decision Desk comes out and says it, and people usually roll with it. This is the verified Decision Desk saying it right there. You heard it, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh yeah,
you just went to
Yes.
Rome. Jack just went to the Vatican.
We did.
We were talking
Yeah.
about it before the
I
show.
did, yeah.
I got a tweet. Woo! I got a tweet.
We're tweeting. Yeah, let's go.
Cheney down.
Yes.
Cheney down. God is good.
Whenever I see a picture of her, she looks really upset, really, really miserable, sad. Like she's frowning, looks unhappy.
Dynasty down.
Yes.
The
Oh,
end
thank
of a
God.
dynasty.
Too early
I'm
to
just gonna-
celebrate?
Cheney.
Well, I'm just
is,
thinking we were talking about elections and how long it takes and validating signatures and things like that. And we just had a primary here in Maryland, and they give in Maryland 10 days for mail-in ballots to be received and counted. So we had an election day, and they counted the walk-in early voting because you have early voting, and those get counted in a batch. So you get those results sometime that evening, and then they count people who voted in person on that day. And you got those late in the day, and then you have to wait for the counts of the mail-in ballots, which they do 2 or 3 days later, and then any ballots that come in later, they get counted the following week, and then provisional ballots. Okay,
let's just accept that right now
Dave Wasserman and Cook Political Reports
are confirming.
are calling
that's
it.
great.
So I get it, but let us have this.
Oh,
1
yeah.
minute.
Why so-
1 minute? Just to be
Why so,
happy and
with 5% in, why so early?
They might have
they
been
can see
doing
the
some polling,
projections.
or they might have been doing some polling
Yeah.
ahead of time.
Exit polls, things
Exit polls.
and then they may have access to data that hasn't been published yet. Like the AP reporters get access to stuff. They probably have seen data just come in, and with Casper, the precinct that they already have, they're probably like, yep, that's completely in line with what we have. There's no possible way Liz Cheney is going to win if she's down 10 right away.
I didn't even know who she was.
Who was that?
like
You said
2
Cook
years ago.
Politicals also got it.
Cook Political Report. So Dave Wasserman, and he's kind of famous. I mean, he's kind of a glorified refresher as Richard. If you haven't had Richard Bowers on, you got to get him on.
He's
Wonder.
fantastic. I love Rich.
I can't believe they called it so quickly.
This guy's a glorified refresher, but he does the whole like I've seen enough.
Right.
those
I've
tweets.
seen
You
enough.
always seen those. Yeah.
So if Decision Desk and Cook Political are saying it, it would be very insane if they reversed that decision later on.
yeah, those guys they're generally pretty conservative with this actually.
Yeah.
And Election Wizard, shout out to Election Wizard. He called it actually before both of them. He's known for being a little bit ahead of the grain on this.
I'd like to give a round of applause to everybody. I think Liz Cheney is just so awful, and
Democrats should
There
be
you go.
cheering
Good
this,
day.
right?
right.
All the left, Rachel Maddow, everyone who was against the Iraq War.
I bet they're all
They're
tweeting
all
like,
cheering
"This is
right
the
now."
end of America." That was funny. There was a tweet from one Democrat guy, and he was like, "If Liz Cheney loses her primary, it's the end of the Republican Party." And it's like, no one believes you care about the Republican Party. I want to save it. Like, if anything, everyone assumes the opposite of what you say is true.
Liz Cheney, you're fired.
Now we got to look. We got to look to Alaska.
Yep.
Yeah, that'll be they're in a totally different time zone,
Right,
so
but-
I think that'll be a while.
Oh, that's
later.
today?
Yeah, Alaska's today. Kelly Shabaka. Now, because Alaska has a runoff included in addition to the ranked choice, so they're saying that it's
That's
if
crazy.
neither get 50%, then it goes to the top two to go to a runoff. That'll be Murkowski and Shabaka most likely.
I want to see the ranked choice tallies, if possible, from the Alaska thing, because I don't just want to see what the final answer was. I want to see the process of how it got to whoever is going to win on that, because I'm really fascinated with ranked choice voting. I think there's a future.
It is
for
interesting.
Oh my gosh, Andrew Kloster. Liz Cheney just collapsed faster than Kabul.
Wow. I mean, it's. I can't believe they called it. I was like, we got 5%. We're gonna.
Yeah,
It's
I thought
like
we were
it's
gonna
gonna
do
be
the thing.
3 days before they call it,
LOL.
and it was 5 minutes. Okay, it was 20 minutes, 27 minutes, but still. Thanks for checking out this segment from the Timcast IRL podcast. But if you want to check out the full show live, tune in Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. And if you want more special access content, head over to timcast.com and become a member. Your membership helps sustain this company, keep our journalists employed, makes this show happen, and you will get access to exclusive members-only segments of the Timcast IRL podcast, and there's a massive library to check out. So again, go to timcast.com or tune in Monday through Friday at 8 p.m., and we'll see you all there.